Hello gentlemen, this is Showman from Oil and Gas Field Quality Control. Today I will discuss the hot tap process. I have several videos in my channel. If you are interested, you can go through this. This is one of the this video will be included on that series. So we will discuss directly the process and the preparation and some safety aspects. Let us start. The high level summary you can see here: the pre-planning and permits, engineering review, design and risk assessment, then preparation of materials, welding and NDT. Later we install the branch fitting and isolation valve, then mount the hot tap machine and the test, then perform the hot tapping, drilling or cutting, and then secure system and remove the equipment, and finally post job inspection, documentation and restoration. The first point is pre-planning and authorization. Verify need for hot tap and explore alternatives like shutdown, bypass, pigging. All these are in good place or not. Obtain permits, work permit, hot work permit, confined space, whatever applicable, lifting and line break permit. So this is a very safety concern activity, highly safety concern activity. So a lot of pre-checks are required. Appoint a competent hot tap leader and define roles: welders, fitter, crane operators, safety officers, fire watch and control room liaison. All should be experienced in their field so that they know their duty very well. Any small mistake can jeopardize life of many people. This is working with a live line. That's why it is called hot tapping. Then we need to establish and a written procedure and single page job safety analysis, job hazard analysis, JSA or JHA. Then second step is engineering design and format risk assessment. First we need to review the pipeline design data, the material, wall thickness, operating pressure, temperature, fluid composition and corrosion allowances. Calculate allowable loads, reinforcement pad thickness, torque on branch fitting and valve selection like pressure rating, bolt pattern, etc. Perform HAZOP or risk assessment and identify all credible failure modes. Confirm welding and procedure qualification, WPS and PQR for the pipe material and on-site condition. Just remember one thing, this is talking about the responsibilities, all responsibilities, not necessarily that quality will do everything or safety will do everything. The responsibility will be distributed to the senior or department head, which is applicable. Like HAZOP is a responsibility for safety manager, whereas welder qualification test, all these things are responsibility for quality manager, the welding QC supervisor, like this. Identify emergency response and evacuation route, prepare spill containment plans. So safety has a lot of responsibility, you can see. Third process is isolation, monitoring and pre-checks. Notify operations and control room, coordinate start and stop signals and emergency shutdown authority, verify line contents, gas, flammable liquid, corrosive or toxic, and monitor continuously with calibrated detectors. Ensure grounding and bonding if tapping on conductive or hot systems to avoid static or stray currents. Barricade work area, post warning signs and restrict access. Confirm ventilation or purge plans for the branch area if hazardous gases may accumulate. So we are gradually going through the execution towards the execution. So now the next step will be prepare the branch fitting and reinforcement and install the valve. We start the activity now. The clean and prepare the outer pipe surface, remove coating, corrosion to welding standard, fit and weld the branch saddle or weldolate or full penetration fitting as per the WPS, ensure correct orientation. For large and critical lines, perform NDT, radiography, ultrasonic or dye penetrant on the welds as specified. So install a full rated isolation valve to the branch fitting. Valve must be rated for operating pressure and tested. Torque and bolt pattern per flange standard and gasket selection appropriate for fluid or temperature. Then next step, fifth one, pre-hot tap checks and pressure control. Now welding is done. Now we need to gradually go through the hot tapping process. So this is the checking prior to hot tap. Close isolation valve if procedure requires valve to be closed prior to tap. Verify valve integrity with a pressure test or leak test, hydrostatic or pneumatic prior procedure. Then confirm the hot tap machine is correct for the valve bore and material, portable tapping machine or mechanical drill, whichever is applicable actually. Position fire wash, respirator, PPE appropriate for fluid and the environment, flame resistance clothing, face shield, welding gloves, safety boots, etc. Now we are mounting the hot tap machine and perform the safety tests. Fit adapter or valve bonnet and secure hot tap assembly to the valve or flange. Confirm full mechanical engagement. Install and function check retrieval or capture systems for the cutter and coupon, so the coupon is not dropped into the line. Establish communication with control room and emergency response team. Then perform a dry run, rotate the tool under no load to confirm the alignment and clearances are correct. Confirm pressure monitoring equipment and ensure pressure relief measures are in place. Then the seventh step is executing the hot tap, cutting and drilling. Start cutter rotation at recommended RPM and feed rate as per tooling vendor. Advance cutter slowly and steadily. Then monitor cut forces, vibration and cutter condition. Continuously monitor for fluid or gas leakage and abnormal noises if there is any, or pressure surges. When cutter breaks through, immediately stop rotation and secure cutter and coupon in the catcher. You can see in the photo how it looks. The edge of the cutter, there is a special arrangement to arrest the coupon and stop falling into the live pipeline. Retract cutter back into the hot tap machine and close the isolation valve if required procedure to capture pressure. The hot tap machine retracts back with the cut piece, the round piece we cut, that one comes along with the hot tap machine and the valve is getting closed, the isolation valve. Then eighth step is secure and test the new branch. Once tap is completed and valve is secure, perform leak test on the new branch and the valve assembly. Nothing should be leaked. If a permanent fitting is required, like connection to the new piping, perform required welding and assembly as per procedure. May require purging also this time. Then install protective cover, supports and insulation as designed. Restore permanent instrumentation and perform functional check. Now we are approaching towards the final check. The equipment removal and area restoration. This is the housekeeping. Remove hot tap machine and temporary fittings as per vendor instruction. Perform final NDT if required for integrity confirmation after tapping. Clean up the area, remove barricades and restore normal operations with confirmation from operations or control. Update pipeline drawing, maintenance record and inspection logs. Now job is completed, area also housekeeping is done. Now post job review and documentation. This is very important. Complete incident and near miss reporting if any issues arose, so that this lesson learned can be applied for the next hot tap activity for the project. Document as built detail, tap location, fitting type, valve serials, coupon kept and labeled. So these all documentation is required for the operations for any of their future similar operations. You know, the operation, I mean the plant operation or proponent. Hold a short post-job review to capture lesson learned and update procedure. Just now I was telling about the lesson learned. Then finally, I have some safety aspects here. I will tell you there are many, but since my channel is related to construction and quality inspection, so we also need to be responsible for the safety to some extent. So common hazards and mitigations. So first hazard is fire and explosion from the flammable fluid. Mitigation, gas detection, fire watch, purge and inerting when possible. Then hazard of valve and fitting failure under pressure. The mitigation is use rated component, pressure testing and conservative design margins. Then another hazard for release of toxic gas. So mitigation is respiratory protection, monitoring and evacuation plans. Then another hazard is dropped coupon causing downstream damage. Mitigation is coupon catcher and retrieval of verification. Retrieval verification. So this is a very serious issue actually. If the coupon fell down in the mainstream pipeline, this can damage many things. Then finally, inadequate weld quality. This should not happen. So experienced welders and proper technique should be used. So mitigation is qualified welder, WPS and NDT inspection. So there is a very special welding procedure qualification for hot tap. I will discuss separately with some side photos with you. For now, that's all for the overall view of a hot tapping process. If you like this video, please do not forget to share it to your friends with the similar mindset, and don't forget to hit the like button and share my channels also to your friend. Signing off for today, Showman.